episode 61 of the Chocolate Sunshine Docuseries. It's been a while since we've connected. What is the Black Joy Galaxy really? What is it? Let me explain to you in the simplest terms what the Black Joy Galaxy really is. The Black Joy Galaxy is essentially a learning platform, a learning portal. That's it. And that learning portal encompasses music. It encompasses education, and education in the broader sense, education for culturally responsive learning, African-centered learning, universal learning, STEM, science, music, technology. How do you go about putting all that stuff together? Through stories. Through poignant stories, through effective, African griot. Okay, so the Black Joy Galaxy would be like a futuristic African griot because it's all African-centered, but the lessons that are learned are universal, are culturally universal lessons. For instance, I'll give you an example. The first episode of the Black Joy Galaxy, you learn about these people who live on this, on this particular, planet. The language is a little harsh. The vibe is really intense. You see issues of race. You see issues of Du Boisian theory, like double consciousness. You see this black space pilot. He's done this horrible thing to this woman and this child. Later on, you'll come to learn that he doesn't even really remember what he did because he is working with another scientist and they're putting this drug together. And this guy actually took too much of this particular placebo and he ends up doing something that's really treacherous. That's episode 1. It's really serious and intense, right? Alternatively, there's another episode from the Black Joy Galaxy about a young 10-year-old who is, she is a PhD. She is a 10-year-old PhD, and she runs an aquaponics system that is 5 football fields long. Whole different vibe. Now, that particular episode, it'd be awesome for Franklin Institute. So there's different stories. Music that goes along, it all works together. It all works together. The soundtrack, the songs from the soundtrack, Galactic Baby Doll, Chocolate Sunshine, learning platform that gives diversity and inclusion, through story, through music, and through education. That's really the rundown. Later on, you'll get the chance to see the process of, of designing and creating this AI, structure and storyline, which is a really difficult process. Now I understand, the process of animation and why it takes
so many people are involved.
Because it is very detailed. It is very time consuming.
And when I say detailed, you have to be you gotta be paying attention because you're syncing the mouth, syncing the words.
You're adding the motion. Can't add too much motion because then it'll start looking a little odd. You know what I mean? All of these things go into staying with the time, with the technology, staying relevant throughout the course of this whole new landscape of what's emerging and evolving in education and music. I think that's a wrap on it. Till the next you and I meet, keep your mindset global. You love universal. Never forget the door of no return. And by all means, stay vivified.